Hi everybody, and welcome to episode 23. I'm Corey, I'm the Dungeon Master. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us go up in the rankings and have more people see us and enjoy our story. So, enjoy the game. So, as we can tell, there is a character not with us tonight. It is unfortunate, but due to circumstances IRL, Athera will not be joining us for the ongoing campaign. Yeah, good luck to her, and we hope Nicole, everything works out fine. So, what I'm gonna say is, we're gonna start up. After Aeson and Cole has returned with this boar, or this pig-like boar, you guys will have cut it up, gotten some dinner. I'll say each of you will have also gotten 2 days ration, which will last maybe a day, that you guys can add to your inventory. You guys will have rested, got some sleep, and the next morning you guys will wake up next to this shack, of course, the hot springs, and you've got the crumbled mass of whatever was this statue, and as well the grave. And it's a rather nicer morning. It's not less eerie. I mean, I would say that there's probably a little bit of steam coming from the hot springs that lightly rolls over the ground, but for the most part, it seems a lot brighter than the day before because the sun is out. It's not musky and nasty. It's just, it's an indifferent day.
All right. Kind of just stirring awake, kind of just like face first into like a book. Cole, where are you? He kind of stands up, looking for the handle.
I'm in my sleeping bag. What would you like?
Here, can I talk to you for a second? Over here.
Cool. Oops, sorry.
Just, in private.
Sure. He'll get up and kind of try to roll his sleeping bag up a bit and lightly pack it into his backpack. Not like trying to like stuff it in and take his time, but just to get it set. And then he'll make his way over and kind of have that private moment with you.
So, first things first, to get this out of the way. Here's your item back. It's pretty much like we saw, very self-explanatory. It's a weapon that can shoot out flames and make a sword out of, pure fire.
Well, all right. How do I use it?
I forget how to character. Is it tuning or?
Yeah, it's attunement.
Yeah. Okay.
Got to spend like an hour meditating, I believe, right?
Yeah, typically like an hour.
Yeah, something like that. So, for this, you're going to need to attune to it, focusing on it for a good long while until you feel a connection. And then from there, you're going to be able to sprout it forth, kind of with a command, only from yourself. It's going to be a lot more useful than a sword.
So I just try to zen with it, I guess?
Have you not been taught on attunement? On how to attune to things?
I'm not in the ways of magic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've got some things, but no, I don't know what that is, unfortunately. Right. Maybe you can show me as we travel on.
Okay, well, yes, maybe I can help you with that, and you can help me with something else to get to the point I wanted to talk about. to be honest, and the reason I wanted to have this conversation be private is, as we've seen, and kind of, looking away for a second and looking back, a lot of bad things have happened lately. We both know this, and to be completely honest, without you being here, none of us probably would have been able to survive and to go through what we did and just have the minor losses that we did. For that, I want to say thank you, of course, but with that, I wanted to ask for your help. I wanted to ask for your help in helping me, because I know this is, for at least for what it seems, temporary. And with that, and no offense to these new people that we have camped with, we of course have no idea how long they will stay either. I just wanted to know if you can help me to bolster up and to help protect these other two. Because I don't feel like, as I am now, with the magics I can control, it's going to be enough to help so far.
Right. Well, yeah, I could do what I can. So you're looking like special training?
In a way. Just something to help me have an edge over people when they're getting closer. Because it seems to be that in most situations we've come across as of late, it's been, a face-to-face situation.
Right. Well, I can do with what I can. I can only promise to teach you like I was taught. I'm planning on doing the same a little bit for Aeson. So, maybe we could all teach each other something. I'm down for something like that.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you. We each rely on each other, and just because I'm here doesn't mean that I particularly saved anyone. It means that we work together as a team, and without you guys, I'd be dead too. So.
I guess that is true.
I think as long as we keep in mind that each of us a strong leg to stand on, then as a whole we'll be fine.
Yeah. Yes, I guess so.
And he's gonna kind of take a cursory glance. There's 5 of us, wasn't there 6?
Yeah. Where's Athera? Yeah, have you seen her?
I haven't. I've mostly been sleeping up until now. Didn't she have last watch?
I don't know. I didn't take a watch last night. I kind of was a little focused.
Well, let's search around. Maybe she's left a note or something.
All right. Yeah, with that, Zachariah's going to go and wake up Mila and ask her. I don't know the watch orders, so I'm just waking up the first person I think to ask.
Yeah, we didn't really go over watch order, but I'm going off of the idea that I think we had set one up, and we can go off the fact that she was probably the last one.
Yeah, that would be fitting.
Mila.
Yeah? Yes? Yes? I'm sorry. I'm awake. I'm sorry.
Mila, do you know where Athera's at?
Well, I saw her, when I finished my watch. She took watch after me. And at this point, she kind of like looks around and. Did she go off into the woods somewhere or what?
Did she say anything to you?
No. At this point, can Mila look around to see if there's like a note or anything left by Aethera?
Sure.
Need to roll for that?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's
Perception. Or investigation. I'll let you choose.
I would like to look for tracks, to be honest.
Okay, yeah. That would be investigation.
Ooh, that's a 7 for perception.
So with a 19, there are tracks. Basically, she would have been kind of walking around the area, just taking a cursory glance. She made her way over to the grave there, and it looks like they continue on into the forested area.
In which direction is this heading?
North.
Mila's gonna start looking really worried.
Seems that she left north.
Are Aeson and Lynn awake yet?
I would say yeah. You guys are probably just arousing. Rudy, I will say that there is a slight difference in your voice between you smoking and not.
Yeah.
You
You get vapor voice, man.
You get vape voice.
Yeah, I was just wanted to figure that out before anything went too far, if we were awake or not. So
Yeah,
I try not to vape and talk.
That's fine. You guys, I'd say, are probably arousing. You guys are getting awake. I guess arousing would be the worst word. Would be you guys are rousing.
I mean, technically also accurate.
Oh God.
Depending on your disposition in the morning.
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry.
It's evolutionary so that men don't pee themselves. The more you know.
Oh my God.
It is.
Let us not.
Thankfully, none of us are wood elves.
Oh my Lord.
A morning elf?
Anyway.
Oh, you know what? Looking over Cole's character, he is not leveled to 3. I have to level him.
Oh.
Alright.
Let's see. Well, I guess in the interim, just barely waking, Lynn just going, Father, my hair's alright. No, black is a good color.
Yes, but is it solid? Cole's just kind of like whispering, leaning up against the random pieces of the statue, just kind of overlooking her as she's sleeping.
Good morning,
you said
Cole.
father, not daddy.
You dirty man. He'll chuckle and say good morning. So we seem to have a person missing from the group. We're doing a little bit of research to see what's going on. Would you like to help us?
Who's... Oh,
Aethera has gone missing.
of course, I'd love to help.
Yes, have you found any tracks showing which way she might have gone?
She went
He
north. Over here. Maybe heading towards town? I don't know.
Are there any towns close by here?
Can I roll a history check to see if there are any towns close by?
Yeah,
You can make a quick check.
Now look around to see if she left a note as well.
Okay.
So investigation since it's specific.
Alrighty.
Why is that? Keep doing that. Oh my God, what is going on?
So, alright. So we have Aeson with a history of 13. Your history stating the only thing north here really is Bruma Lake. because you guys are currently traveling around the edge of it.
Well, that's the only thing north of here is Bruma Lake, so perhaps we should try to follow her tracks, see what we can't find.
Mm-hmm. I'm just afraid that she's trying to stay close to the lake again, like we originally did, to try to head to Croca. But I don't know why she would do that on her own.
No clue.
Cole, would you like to assist me in following her tracks? We make a pretty good team at tracking things.
Actually, and not to be rude, do you mind if I take a crack at it on my own?
Sure.
There's some tricks I kind of learned in my days, and well, I don't want to give up too many secrets.
Go for it.
Right. And he'll pull off his backpack and kind of hand it over to Aeson. And he'll take the hilt and he'll hand it over to Zachariah and kind of give a nod.
All right.
I'll go in search, and you guys check the area. I'll be back in a little while, and if you don't hear from me, then continue on, because whatever found me is not good.
All right.
Are you sure you wish to do this alone? I would feel much more comfortable if one of us accompanied you.
If she's heading up to Bruma Lake, which is north of here, then yes, it might be a good idea if I go alone. The more people, the more of a sight for that thing to find, and we've already found that traveling in a group around the edge of the lake is not a good idea.
Just please be careful.
Oh, Mila, I didn't know you had that kind of feeling for me. He will chuckle, and he'll pat her shoulder. Just kidding. I'll check you later, okay?
Aeson's gonna nod at Cole, and he's gonna throw Cole's backpack over his shoulder. Travel safely, my friend.
Will do. You guys too.
I'll stay here for a little bit. Get my servant out here to help, and I'll begin searching as well. Just in case she comes back within the next 10 minutes.
Right. Good idea. Okay. And he's going to kind of give a salute, and he will make his way off into the forest. Let me go ahead and roll something for him. Let me see if I got everything going. Okay, so his first initial roll for stealth was a 6. So as he kind of steps into the woods, he's going to crunch a little bit, but eventually it seems like he gets his stride and he'll continue in a little bit softer. And of course, you summon your unseen servant?
Yeah, I'm using it a ritual.
Gotcha. All right, so that'll take roughly about, what, an hour for you?
10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes.
It lasts for an hour.
Oh, yeah, lasts for an hour. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay. Now, Lynn, you said you were doing a perception or investigation?
Investigation to see if I can find a note or something from Ethera.
Okay.
Thank
That's
you.
a 10. With the added information of her footsteps and everything like that, you'll notice that there is a folded piece of parchment on the grave.
I'll pick it up and read it. This is curious.
It's going to state that in the time that she's had since the major fight, since Eric's death, that she has realized that her god has required more of her in order to find her worth for her magic, and that she has been tasked to go alone on certain trials to prove herself worthy of the powers that she had before. Now, we all know that the gods weren't necessarily the most forgiving or the most understanding. So it seems as though she's on a path of redemption that she seems that she must do alone.
Her god
Penance.
demands more of her.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying penance.
Yes.
Sorry, what did you say, Lynn?
Her god demands more of her. An unfortunate turn of events.
What do you mean?
Something about her powers giving way. And as she's off, seems to be a trial of penance.
In the temple, her magic wasn't working as well, I think. Maybe she's off to, find some redemption.
She never told anything to us.
No.
Kind of with that, just whatever ritual he's setting up, just dusting it off to the side.
Unfortunate. But seems all we can do for now, unless you all want to try and find her, is at least pray the best for her.
And with that, Mila's gonna go over to the changing hut area, kind of sit down right on the steps there. Kind of just like say a small prayer to Aethera's god, and while like her head is between her, kind of like her knees are up in her chest and she's like hanging her head down, just kind of like saying a slight prayer to be good to Aethera and keep her safe and wish her well on her journey.
Okay.
Aeson is going to, finding out that they know what she's done, he's gonna start after Cole.
Responding back to Lynn, though. No. She chose to leave, and honestly, with things going on, this might be for the best. Or who knows? It seems to be a cruel side on both ways.
It can't have been all that terrible. I mean, you did look roughed up on the way back out here, but...
Then she's just gonna glance over the grave and purse her lips a bit.
Perhaps I should take you at your word then. So, leaving her at the mercy of her god? What do you wish to do from here?
We were headed toward Kroka. Maybe we should continue on. We have stuff we need to do there.
Honestly, I could use a little civilization right now.
Yeah. I'm tired of sleeping in the outside.
Do I need a roll to catch up?
Yeah, I'd say a quick survival. That is a 15. So it won't take long. You'll be out in the woods for maybe 4 minutes. He'll have been left for maybe 20, and probably just on the edge of the place itself, he will reappear, and he'll kind of nod to you and be like, "It looks like she headed back towards Crystalbrook."
We found a note she left saying that her god required more of her, and she realized this after your friend's passing.
I see.
She said she needed to do it on her own.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I thought I might come try and find you so that you didn't get too far away.
Right, well, then shall we continue on back to the group?
But yes, I believe this is yours, and he'll take the backpack off his shoulder and hand it back to Cole.
Oh, while we're here, do you know anything about magic?
I don't know. Do I know anything about magic? I probably know a little
I
bit.
mean, do you have magic?
I don't have any.
You might know some basic standards, but probably, not much then.
Just growing up in, a noble court, I figured
Yeah.
that.
You might have seen a bit, but probably not studied much.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to say no then, or basically what you said. I'm going to say, well, I know a bit of it. I don't possess any myself. Why do you ask?
Just some strange things that I think I need to start learning to control.
Such as?
And he's going to touch a tree, and a creeping of frost will occur on the tree. Not much, just enough to kind of give it that nice moisture freezing around. When the dew on the grass freezes around winter?
Yeah.
Pretty much that.
Oh, my word. I didn't think that was something that you were capable of.
I seem to have gained some sort of aptitude for it. So it's probably best I learn how to use it.
I would talk to perhaps Lynn about it. She's well versed in magic.
Oh, great. I have to ask. You've traveled with her a bit. Are those flirtations a bit harmless?
Yes, they're harmless. That's who she is. She's a wonderful girl.
I mean,
sometimes a bit forward.
I mean, not that
but
she's not beautiful or anything. It's just yeah.
No, I understand. No, she's harmless. She's a bit forward. It's kind of her way. One of the quirks about her.
Okay. All right, cool. I'll see if I can ask her for help, if she's willing.
And I could always talk to her about, turning the charm down a little bit if that would make everybody more comfortable.
No, I can deal with it. I just wanted to make sure that if I told her no, there wasn't going to be any kind of rift, misunderstanding, or hatred. Yes.
Oh, absolutely not.
All right. Let's continue back. Welcome to the rom-com episode.
Sorry.
That name came out a little strong early.
Lynn, behave yourself.
Yeah, Lynn. So, upon you guys making it back, Cole will head over to Zachariah. So we heard from her, I assume.
Her, no. From a letter from her, yes.
I see. Did she leave anything behind near where her things were? Or?
I don't think so. Zachariah's going to take a look around. He's kind of just been, as lately, they've been zoning out.
Okay.
He's gonna take a little quick look over to see if he sees any of her things.
Okay. Where she was, of course, there was a potion of healing. She seems to have left that behind for you guys. It seemed to have been one of the things that you guys kind of picked up along the way. Maybe she felt like she should return it.
Taking the potion, Zachariah will look over it and go and take it to Mila.
Okay. Along with that potion, there is going to be another item. It seems to be wrapped in some kind of fabric that seemed to be addressed from her to you.
To me?
To you, yes.
Okay. Is the fabric familiar?
I would say probably not really. It just
Okay.
seems like some sort of handkerchief or something that she may have carried.
Okay. What is inside the fabric?
It seems to be a smoking pipe of some kind.
Well, as he walks over, holding onto the things that was addressed to him in a potion. She left some stuff for us. Here, this one is for you. And he hands Mila the potion.
Thanks. Thank you.
Do me a favor.
Hmm?
With that, just prioritize keeping that one for yourself, okay?
Okay,
It's a lot of stuff is going on. Just do that for me, please.
yeah, I will, and can you just also, I know you have some healing stuff. Can you please just be careful yourself? I don't want to lose you as well.
I will try. For the lack of the universe trying, I will try my best to defy whatever they're trying to do to take us out, apparently.
Meanwhile, Aeson and Lynn are chopped liver over here. You guys do whatever.
Sorry.
Hey man, you're the noobs. Come on.
They've
Come
traveled
on, bruh.
together for a long time, so...
Like, in the meantime, presumably overhearing this conversation, there is a pendant to Taiki on the neck of Lynn's lute, and she's gonna be just holding and rubbing that for a bit, just muttering to herself.
Whatever happened with these folks, Taiki protect them.
So, shall we make some headway?
Yeah, so stop burning any more daylight.
Yeah.
Who wants to lead on?
Perhaps one of the big, strong men in the area?
Well, I mean, if you do insist. Cole will kind of give a chuckle.
I think for now, Zachariah is just gonna pull out his long lute and just start strumming through certain tunes that he remembers and recalls.
So after saying if you do insist, he's going to pat Aeson's shoulder and go ahead, strong man.
Yeah, I suppose Aeson will take the lead. He wanted to talk to some people, but I guess it can wait.
Well, there is also once we get moving, there is also the ability to talk while walking. So don't forget that, guys. Even while you're on the road, communication is allowed. Just because you guys are moving doesn't mean that you get to not talk.
Fair enough. But I'm saying leading and talking is harder.
I mean, not necessarily. You just kind of look back and say a conversational starter and continue speaking. But it is harder for a private conversation. I could see that point, yes.
It doesn't necessarily need to be a private conversation. It's just something he's been wondering.
So, I mean, like, as we continue, what would he want to say?
Well, what he would do is he would look back and he would say, Mila, would you mind if I spoke with you for a moment?
Okay. Yeah, yes, okay, Aeson. Yeah,
Well, I
no, it's fine. Go on.
well, I noticed your attire, specifically the colors. They strike me of nobility. Am I wrong in my assumption?
No, I'm from a noble family, a noble elven family, and I'm guessing, no, but judging by your outfit as well, you are noble as well, right?
You might be able to say that, yes. I come from a noble human family.
Oh, yeah, okay. Not sure what being a noble human is like. I just grew up with elves most of my life. You know, being an elf and everything. Yeah, sorry. No, I didn't mean to say sorry.
Aeson is going to, he's gonna lightly point to his ears and go, I don't really know what being a noble human is like either.
Oh, yeah. You're a half elf. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I forgot about that.
I'm sorry, not sorry. It's the greatest moment.
She's trying to stop.
Sorry. It's great. It's great.
Milo.
No, it's wonderful character progression. Oh my god, give yourself. I would like you to give yourself. Oh god, it's been so long since I've given this. Give yourself inspiration, Mila.
Yay! I win.
Congrats.
Yay!
Fuck, there goes the betting pool.
Milo, you grew up in a noble family, yet where is your confidence? Why are you apologizing constantly? There's no need for that.
Well, my magic is a little weird. It does stuff, and I've you know, a lot of things tend to be my faults. So I just feel the need to apologize all the time.
Understandable, but you should really try to let loose a little bit. You're using your magic to help your friends and fellow travelers. That's what matters in the long run.
I'm trying at least to help them all. I mean, like I've already gotten lost one time with them, and let's see what else has happened. Well, I opened up that tomb back there that we got in and everything, and ended up killing Eric, our traveling companion. I'm saying way too much. No.
Aeson's gonna just place like a calming hand on her shoulder and be
Okay.
like, "It's fine. Adventuring, bad things can happen, and I'm sure you did your best."
I tried.
And he'll remove the hand. He just wanted to let her know that it's all right, and things happen.
Okay. I want to say I'm sorry, but I'm trying not to anymore.
Well, if you're uncomfortable with this conversation,
no,
feel
I'm
free
not
to.
uncomfortable. I just don't know how to react, and I'm not really used to talking to people, and I'm just not good at this conversation and making friends and stuff. I mean, Aethera and Zachariah were kind of like my first friends I had in my entire life, and so I'm not used to talking to people.
Understandable. You can consider me another friend if you would like.
Yeah. I mean, I like you, and Lynn's really nice as well, and Cole's nice as well. So I guess I can consider you all friends if that's okay. If not, that's perfectly fine. I really not quite sure. I'm talking way too much.
No, you're absolutely fine. Don't think twice about it. It can be nerve-wracking, especially trying new things, and I know for me, venturing outside of my home was wild at first. It was intense, and there was lots of things that were different, but you get used to it over time.
I'm not used to sleeping on the ground yet, though.
I can agree with you on that one. I would definitely enjoy a bed.
I'm really hoping we get to a town soon, because I just want a bed.
Yes, but that bacon, though, that we had this morning, that was good.
That bacon was pretty gas.
Yes. What is gas?
It's a term that the children in the city are using for good.
Oh. Well, then it was complete gas, yes.
You bet it was.
So, Lynn, actually, Lynn and Zachariah, you guys like magic? You too, Mila. Any idea how to deal with first gaining magical abilities?
I mean, I'm not the right one to ask. The first time I tried magic, I made a horse appear randomly.
Well, I mean, you completely obliterated a creature with the size of a magical encounter in which I've never seen yet.
Yeah, that's yeah, I did, didn't I?
Either way, it would be helpful if you guys could help me along the way.
Kind of stopping playing, because from this time traveling, he would have went through a couple songs. The most recent being an old dwarvish war song that's very somber. He would kind of stop, put the lute back on his back. First, getting magic. Have you tried dabbling at all, or is it just something that is sprout out all of a sudden?
Something that is, I don't know. I think I've always looked at magic and gone, I think I could do that, but up until recently, some stuff has been happening. Like I touched a tree earlier and created frost, and the other night when the fire was going, I believe I touched it and it lit one of my fingers, but no pain and no strange things.
Can I make a check to go through mind of either like stories or things I've heard of people just suddenly developing magic?
Sure, yeah.
Through my travels.
I'd like to assist with that, yeah.
Let's do 2 history rolls.
Okay. So, one...
Oh my god, mine is still acting up.
Yeah, both of you would get advantage, so you both would roll with advantage. One, because not only are you magic casters, but you have studied in magic. So you guys get like advantage on this situational roll.
That's good, because I rolled a crit 1 and a 23.
My sheet is still acting up, so I'm just going to roll a straight d20 and add.
Ooh.
Wow, really?
Let me roll it straight from your character sheet, shall we? And let's go with that.
Because it was pretty honest. It was 2
I'll laugh if he
sixes.
gets a 6.
So that is a dropping a 3 and taking a 16 for Zachariah, that is dropping a natural 1, which is also still a 6, but taking a 23.
Oh god, that's right. That is 3 6s. Oh no. Oh no.
And then the earth swallowed
Well, there was a
us.
6, then a 23, and then 2 6s, so that's kind of broken up there. So it's not fully 3 6s. A lot of people who have found that they have some sort of ability in magic, it normally appropriates in a young age. For those who may not have an amazing ability in magic, for those who develop later, it more augments their abilities, but they do end up developing magical abilities. But necessarily that means they need to maybe train a little bit more. They can do simplistic spells, so like cantrips might come pretty easy. But for like level 1 spells and stuff like that, they might need a bit of training, in which case they might want to seek out a magic user.
Well, there are other sorts out there. Well, there are those like myself and I suppose like Zachariah as well that are from a young age more naturally attuned to magic. And of course there are the late bloomers out there. Cantrips like, say, I would suppose that your ability with frost would qualify, would come more easily. You may develop it at a slower rate and may need assistance with it. But over time you'll grow more attuned to your magical nature.
The best thing I can say for right now is to take precaution, to train, and honestly, it's a good thing that we were going to begin focusing and helping on magical natures already, because this will somewhat tie into it, for starters, honestly. So I can help you with that.
We can have a cute little study group. All the magic casters together. Sorry, Aeson.
Well, it's no... it doesn't bother me any.
Shall we do a trade then? I know Zachariah and Aeson are looking to get more hands-on training with military, and I'm not boasting, but I do have some special training, and you guys have knowledge of things that I don't. We're a group, quid pro quo, right?
I can try. I mean, if maybe learning magic from Zachariah or Lynn can help me control it better, maybe I'll be fine with that. But yeah,
And Nicole, I could probably teach you a thing or two about more of the, fancy fighting.
I can teach you how to break somebody's nose off in 3 different directions.
I wish Lieutenants.
I hear one way can kill a man instantly.
Yes. You see, what you do is you use the palm.
Milo's gonna kind of walk ahead of it because she doesn't want to hear the conversation about how to kill someone like this.
It's all theoretical, of course. If I could have somebody, because I haven't forgotten about this, could we roll a quick 1d100?
I was gonna say about
let's
the
get
new
the new
people.
guys to get to the hundreds.
Oh boy.
Let's see how their luck is and see who is going to be the common roller now.
Oh, now you got it.
We'll see how that is.
Ooh, that's a 95.
I see you're keeping your same look as always, as you rolled 100, I think, the first time in the Tuesday campaign.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
So,
He's a high roller, but not necessarily a good roller.
Yeah, well, that 100 kind of boned us in the Tuesday night campaign.
Yeah.
so
I almost died.
Oh,
that doesn't necessarily. 95 doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. Like I said, I have a chart today.
Today.
Oh, I always have
no.
a chart, but today is particular. So you guys are going to travel a good ways today. You are actually going to, because of this decent, lovely day, you guys find yourself, traveling a little bit farther than usual. So versus like traveling for maybe 23, 24 miles, you guys are probably going to make it roughly around 30 miles today, just getting towards your destination. Along the way, you might pass a couple of people on the road, but they don't stop, they don't wave or anything like that. It seems that this is a travel road, and nobody's really interested in gathering information. You will hear a caravaner along the way passing. I'm going to say this is an older gentleman speaking to what seems to be his younger daughter. And they're talking about a grave that has cropped up close to Crystal Brook, and it seems that word has traveled that somebody seems to have been taken by the lake monster again. Of course, I assume that brings a little bit of downness to the group. And so as the evening kind of weighs on, and you guys make camp, or get ready to make camp before the sun goes down, I say you guys probably would have about an hour or two of good, decent day sunlight. Cole will head to the woods, and he'll come back with 2 larger branches that he is going to take a dagger, and he's going to debark and basically make bow staffs out of them.
All right.
Interesting.
And meanwhile, I'm sure that you guys would work together to start the fire, get up camps, put the beds down, and everything like that. On the way, it looks like you guys have maybe with this nice bonus of time, you guys maybe have 5 days until Croca. So you guys, you've made one heck of a headway.
Aeson's a good leader.
All right.
So as Mila's kind of sitting by the fire, she takes out the gem that she got. I haven't forgotten about this. She just kind of holds it up to the fire for like a little bit to see if she can see anything.
I'd say that you could see something, but it's still not dark enough with the sun out.
Then she puts it away.
Okay. Now that's not to say you can't give it a try later. There's a potential of working, but it's just not the right dimness.
Not. She's trying.
Lynn might notice Cole kind of looking over now and then. Not like a wiggle eyebrows kind of moment, but like he's watching. It seems like he's watching Mila, he's watching Zachariah, and he's watching Lynn most of all. You kind of get the sense he's and without this sounding dirty, a hands-on person. So he's taking a look at what you guys do and seeing if he can pretty much learn anything from it.
At this point, like after we set up the camp and everything, Lynn would have gone off to the side a bit and take out like a bit of writing, like a, not sure what the equivalent would be, like a pencil for what we'd have, and
like a quill?
her book from out of her, sort of like that, like anything to take out when at the ready, and a book from outside of her coat, and start writing it in the meantime.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it's like Lynn's catching Cole looking towards her, right?
Yes.
She's gonna immediately like slam the book shut. And it's like,
Is there something I can help you with, love?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be insulting.
No, it's all right.
I learn by watching and repeating.
And what exactly are you trying to gain from me?
Elegant posture.
Come now. Try and be honest. We're going to be traveling together and all.
He actually scratches. I'm not lying.
Oh,
She's just immediately caught off guard and just looks around.
well, it's awkward. But, I'm not exactly the best of my posture aside from my notes. Anything can help with in this regard. And, oh god, it's just really coming off guard. Fuck.
And there goes all the
All the elegance just disappear. Maybe.
I was sort of saying that too.
Maybe we could. I don't know. Sit down.
You need
sometime.
assistance with magic, right?
Yes.
Suppose might as well get a head start with that. Now, what is it you're capable of at this time?
Well, if I have a large meal, I can burp really loud.
Zachariah is going to be chuckling from a little further away.
But in all seriousness, I can't control much of anything really.
You said you're capable of generating this frost. Let's see an example of it.
Right.
Just take a deep breath. Just concentrate a moment on it.
Okay. All right. Excuse me. That was actually me in real life.
I was like, wow, so in character.
That's what I had to say.
So
That's a talent.
that is the talent.
Oh my.
He will hold up this lovely shapen but quickly made bow staff, and it'll start. Let me roll and see if he can actually even do anything with it. That's a 10. Oh yeah, with a 6 cold. So it creeps ice and frost up the bow staff from his surrounding hand.
Well, that's certainly outside my wheelhouse, but it's quite impressive.
Not to interject, but I do believe I have a place to start, if you do not mind, Lynn. Yes, Zachariah's going to walk up.
All additional hands are welcome. I prefer to stay with the illusory and the enchantry.
Yeah. So, Cole, let's start with the basic lesson of magic, the one that most people should know, and the things that most people themselves can do. Now, it's a widely known theory, and as he's pulling out the flame blade, excuse me, 1 second.
Okay.
Now, as he's pulling out the flame blade, it's a widely known theory, and not really put too much to the test where it's people all believe it. There is a theory that all creatures have some semblance of magic to them. Everyone's born with a certain bit, and every magic adapts to people in very different ways. Some believing that even warriors with swords and such like that their efforts are pushed on by magic. But the one thing that every person can do that's related to magic is attunement.
My wife wrote about that before she passed.
Mm-hmm. With attunement, it is much in a way kind of like the monks do for their meditating with what they call ki.
Yes.
This is more meditating to find the core of your magic and to take a piece of it and to reach out and to link it with an item.
Mm.
To link magics, as it will. Because in a way, connecting the magic of the weapon or any other items as with your own to allow a unity of sort. Kind of like with paint, how red and blue will become purple.
Okay.
Kind of like that.
Yes.
The easiest way to do this is like the monks do, and as we've seen Sam do. The best way is to meditate, close your eyes, and focus complete. Oh, yes. Fuck. I forget his name.
Okay.
I have a friend named Eric.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, wait, no, that's him. Anyway, so as we saw Eric do for his meditating, we should focus, completely block out everything until you can find your own magic within you, and then reach out with the sword. I believe this would be the best step to start with, as once you're able to find that, you'll be able to kind of focus to find that magic to outwardly use your own, than to link on with an item. So, Zachariah is going to hand him the sword. I would say, for right now, let's go off for a little bit. I'll give you the basic instructions, and then I'll step away for a little bit to let you focus, to see if you're able to get that connection.
Okay.
Mm.
Do I have to sit under a waterfall or something?
I mean,
Not really. You just have to take a moment with whatever item upon yourself.
Oh, okay.
Just basically, and just clear your thoughts of everything.
Okay.
Your mind may shift, visions may appear, but that just means that you're further becoming attuned with whatever it is you seek.
Right.
hmm.
Okay. Well, with that knowledge, before that, maybe I should do that before bed, but with that knowledge, with everything that you've told me, maybe I should give something in return to both you and Aeson before we leave.
Oh, that is up to you. I mean, if you want to focus more on this so we have more control before anything else crops up, I wouldn't mind focusing on you for a while, to be honest.
Well, the real question is learning about this magic in depth with needing sunlight.
I mean, everyone has differences with they use with magic. I don't think the sun is a big one, but
Well, the thing
I don't know. There are a few that praise the sun
Well,
and use that for their
the
power.
thing is, if you wish to learn swordsmanship, you're going to need to learn to see things. So sunlight is
True.
necessary.
All right,
And
I see what you mean.
he'll chuckle and he'll put the hilt in his belt and stand up, and he'll take the two roughly shaped bow staffs and he will cut them in half. Each of these will make roughly, I'd say, a long sword of size, and he will hand two to you and walk over and hand two to Aeson.
Aeson's
Right.
gonna be giving Cole like a raised eyebrow look, like, yeah, I get it, but I'm a pretty good swordsman too.
I know you're a swordsman, and he's sorry. The best way he's gonna be is be like, if you want to learn, this is we got to go run through the motions, basically.
Yes, absolutely, and I can teach you a thing or two.
Come on, Aeson, don't you want to be a double swordsman? As he kind of waves this two sticks around.
No, I would love to teach you both. I would love to teach you both the art of using a shield. It's quite exhilarating.
Well, it's not necessarily for weapons. It's different. He'll stand up and he will he'll guide Zachariah out into the center. Raise your arms for me.
All right. He's gonna slightly raise his arms.
He will set both of the sticks over each of the back of your hands, and then he's going to bend down and take 2 rocks and set them on either side of the flat ends of the sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Most fighters, when starting, must build strength, and they must build balance. Without such, fighting becomes impossible. Not only is balance and magic important, as you have taught me, but balance and fighting and your body is also important, so shouldn't be too difficult for the both of you to stay 1 hour while holding these, and I will do it with you, without dropping a stone.
All I can think in my head now is just be a man.
Must be
I am known for doing that song at karaoke with the boys.
Sing that too.
Resisting
So-
urge.
Jonathan Young. Anyway, yeah.
Aeson will join in.
Now, Aeson, this will be easier for you. I'm sure you've been through training like this before. But this is the first step, and I have to go through how I learned to teach you some secrets.
Yes, and also having me here might be able to help Zachariah as well.
Yes. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We'll sit here for about an hour, and we will attempt to hold these up. So what is going to happen, basically in game terms, is that we are each going to make 3 rolls, and Constitution will be your saving throw. And so we will make 3 Constitution saving throws to see how long our muscles can hold up, to see how long our bodies can last. And at the 3rd one, I would say probably because Aeson has done this before and both Cole has done this before, we're not going to get disadvantaged, but because Phoenix is still learning fighting, he's going to get disadvantage on the 3rd one.
Okay, there we go.
Look at those rolls.
Okay, so for Zachariah, we have a 3, a 6, and a 4.
Yeah.
For Aeson, we have a 16, a 20, and a 7. And for Cole, we have a 22, a 6, and a 9. Now, here's the thing. Because as time goes on, the DC for this is... I would say it's going to get higher. What? Resilient.
Yep. Yep.
I would say... let's see. The 3 for the first one is going to fail. The 16 will pass, and the 22... So, Zachariah's 3 will fail. One of the stones will fall. The 16 for Aeson will pass. None of the stones will fall. 22 will pass. None of the stones will fall. The 6 will pass for the second one.
Oh, okay.
The 20 will pass, and the 6 will pass. Now, on the last one, the Constitution of 4 will fail. The Constitution of 7 will succeed, and the Constitution of 9 will succeed. I'm making, because this is going to get difficult, and this is just the starter, and of course he didn't get you with heavy stones, the DC isn't set high for any of these. So as things get more difficult, the DC will go up. but these stones are fairly simple, so the DC for these are not hard.
Okay.
And Cole will, kind of every time the stone will fall, Cole will come over. He'll give you a tip here, a tip there. Kind of make sure that you keep your wrist balanced and strong. Especially when a blade, when you're holding a blade, it's an extension of yourself, and that with you it needs to flow. And with proper atonement of knowing where your wrist is at, knowing how your hand is, it's also going to make sure that your attacks are more straightforward. They're going to be more accurate. So basically what this is going to do is that for the next 24 hours after this training, after you guys rest, each of you will get a +1 to your attacks because you'll feel more accurate.
Weapon attacks, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
And that'll basically that's how you guys will spend about an hour. So during that time, though, what would Lynn and Mila like to do?
Let's see. Lynn, just before their training, gonna whisper over to Cole.
You wouldn't happen to have something of a little kip, would you? Something to pass the time with a drink?
Something to pass the time to what?
A drink.
I have a bottle of wine in my pouch. You can have if you like. And he'll point over to his backpack.
Remind me to repay you back later. I'm gonna do my own little bit of training.
And after that, Lynn will go over to Cole's bag, take the bottle of wine.
Not again.
Oh boy, okay.
And then go over to Mila.
So, how about we do our own spot of training while the boys have their fun with sticks and rocks?
Okay.
Yeah. So Lynn will pour out a glass for you.
Thank you. Okay. I guess She takes just a tiny sip.
I don't mean this in the wrong way.
As Lynn pours a glass for herself and takes a sip herself.
My meanness is a way for you to relax. You've been on edge ever since you woke up.
That's pretty normal for me, I think. She takes just another, a little bit bigger sip, I guess.
Then all the more reason for you to just take this chance, watch the boys at the silly games, and just relax a bit.
I've only had alcohol once in my life.
And I miss that. Well?
As Lynn immediately pours to fill the rest of your glass again.
Time to make up for that missed opportunity.
Okay. Alright. Okay. She just starts to enjoy the wine and tries to relax as much as she can. She cannot relax. She just slowly sipping.
Alright. How about this? Why don't you tell me a bit about yourself in the meanwhile?
Let's see. I grew up in a noble elven family. Pretty much kind of was secluded a bit all my life, I guess you can say. That's pretty much really the only interesting stuff about me. I kind of didn't leave my home for a good long while. It's not really all that interesting. She takes another sip. It's you seem interesting as well. I'm sorry for if this sounds rude, but I don't see many half-drow around. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Not many do. You have no idea how many people always say, "Oh, why are you out in the sun? It must hurt you, drow." And honestly, one of the more nicer things you could say.
I mean, growing up around elves, I was... Corey, just quick aside, are drow kind of also looked down upon in your world, as
I'd say that they're not really looked down upon. They're more looked upon like they're the bad crowd.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I just wanted to get that before continuing the conversation with Lynn about this. So yeah, going back. I mean, drow are kind of seen as, the bad guys to elves, and so yeah.
Relax, sip.
As Lynn takes a big sip
Mila-
herself.
Mila
Fills
follows.
the glass. God damn, why'd you have to put that picture there? Sorry.
Yes, well, to be fair, it's more a case of, are we bad because of ourselves or because of the environment around us? Nonetheless, I wouldn't exactly give myself the best representation for my crowd.
I mean, I've only been traveling with you for like a day or so, and I like you. I think you're definitely different from what I've been told my whole entire life.
What have you been told?
I mean, just that, drow are, bad, evil. I mean, elves really don't say many good things about other races besides themselves, so... I mean...
Of course. I mean, to be fair, elves wouldn't be the only ones saying that. And most of us would make an excuse of trying to get by, and others would say it as they bring it upon themselves. All I try to do is just try to and live like the rest of you. But aside from overt racism, not accusing it of you, so no sorry.
Not saying sorry. Not saying sorry. She kind of finishes off the glass.
As Lynn immediately tops it off for you.
Okay.
No. Like I said, I don't exactly do myself much favors. I do what I can to get by. And, well, that's my own little secrets from there. But
I lost complete track of what I was going to say. Fuck.
Could you
It's the alcohol
do
speaking.
me a quick favor and roll a perception on the bottle that you're using?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
What about Constitution
And
saves?
it's not acting right. I probably have to make a new sheet. Okay. Later.
Let me perception roll for you. Oh, whoa! That is a natural 20.
We're not gonna die, maybe.
Well, it's not.
I mean,
it's not bad. There is, so this is a regular glass bottle that has a cork top. And after pouring it once or twice, because I assume that she was just going with her plan. On it says to Cole from your angel. It's marked by the year, and it's probably about 10 years old.
Lynn's jaws immediately going to drop. And Mila, it's low, but you're definitely gonna notice her accent's gonna drop immediately.
Oh, bloody hell.
And she immediately corks it up again.
Shit, 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 shit.
Lynn?
This. No worries, love. Just, finish up, and, we'll continue off from there. Just give me one moment.
And hurriedly, Lynn is going to just, make sure the bottle's corked up, put the bottle back in Cole's bag, make sure there's, like, how much is left in it?
I'd say there's probably a good half.
I'm going to owe him so much after this.
And she, trying very, very hard to, I'm guessing it's like some alcohol getting in the system, trying very hard to, like, give him a down low. Everything's all right. Everything's okay.
Do me a favor. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to roll perception. All right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 19. As you put the bottle inside, there is actually another bottle right next to it.
What does it say? Is there anything? Is it?
No, this one is a blank, empty, kind of rattered, tattered bottle. It's got basically mead in it.
You done goofed, kid.
This is her doing that.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
I'm going to have to owe much of this. Goes on my plans, because bloody everything.
Quick,
Yes.
fill up the bottle with the other bottle. He'll never notice.
Oh, that's decidedly evil.
And that's
And-
disgusting, because didn't you say it was
It was
wine?
wine and mead.
Exactly.
Wine and mead.
Yeah, but he's not going to drink it. It's from his love. He'll just think it turned bad when he finally decides to drink it.
I'm sorry, Rodeo. Do you not know the color mead and the color of wine?
I'm saying he'll think it's
It's-
turned because he's kept it for too long.
It's okay. Actually, you can hold wine for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know, but I have a bunch of Bordeaux's from 1990, and they're just getting at the turning point.
Hmm.
So
Mm.
20 years or so, who knows what he's going to drink from his wife.
Oh God. No, she's not that evil to do that. She may be questionable, but she's not that.
I think at this point Mila's gonna kind of like just walk up to Lynn, just like, is everything okay?
Yeah, everything. Yeah, everything is perfectly well. No worries. Just
What I was gonna say, is it possible I can roll an inside check on Lynn?
Of course.
Gonna try deception.
Yes, you can.
I'm going
You want me to roll that?
going
for
up
you?
against a bard for
Yeah.
deception. Oh,
I'm definitely at the. That is plainly obvious to you.
Yeah, that's an 8. So Mila rolled a 15 insight, and Lynn got an 8 deception.
yeah. Mila's face is just gonna like fall, and it's like, what's wrong? Lynn?
Again, you'll notice the drop in her accent.
I may have screwed up a bit.
What did you do?
I may have accidentally grabbed the wrong bottle from him. Apparently, that one was from his angel.
Oh no! Oh no! This is bad.
It's all right. It's all right, Mila. It's all right.
And she's just gonna just hold you by the shoulders for a bit. It's like,
It's perfectly fine. This is my fault, not yours. Okay? Just relax. I'll explain it to him. Any consequences fall on my head. This is one lesson, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to hide laughter from that.
I know.
Cole has
So what just broke us up was a comment of, we have to kill him now and hide the evidence of
killing fan
as a
favorite
quote
Cole.
from Lynn.
It's like, this is another lesson for you. Do not say sorry when it's not your fault. Try to help if you can, but do not take all the burden for
Okay.
yourself. This is my fault.
Maybe I can help with something. She's gonna try to cast minor illusion on the two bottles to try to make the one that they were drinking look like the mead one, and the other one, the mead one, look like the wine.
Okay, so you're switching the way they look.
Yeah, just with magic, if that's possible.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
How long does minor illusion
Let-
last?
Whoops.
1 minute.
1 minute.
That's
Good. Damn it, no.
The alcohol is
I
starting
like
to
to think
kick
that's
in,
why.
no.
Yeah, that's my excuse for like this will work. Boom. 1 minute later.
I can just imagine just, shh, Lynn, watch.
I can do magic
It's
too.
okay. It's back.
Actually, I would like you to roll me a constitution check to see how you're feeling. Because this is 10-year-old wine.
Ooh.
Oh no.
It's the good stuff.
I'd actually like you both
It's
to
a
do
constitution check, right?
Yes.
No.
Ooh.
Well, it should be a
That's
save.
actually
Like,
like
you're-
for Mila.
You're a
Gonna get
sorcerer,
brand new
though.
sheet
You're a
for this.
Mila's a sorcerer, and she didn't roll it as a save. And sorcerers, I believe, have Constitution as
Yeah,
one of their
save,
proficient
but
saves.
checks, I don't. So.
So this is
Well, it should be a
So this
save
is
if
a
it's for
saving
Oh,
throw,
drinking.
saving
yes,
throw.
but,
So yeah, let me do it as a saving throw. Hold on. That's
Alright.
that's even
Well,
worse.
Oh,
That's so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do at the base of the 11, and then we're gonna add your +3 to that. So that is a 14
Mhm.
altogether. We're gonna take your first roll because I'm a fairly good god. You know, I'm generous.
Excuse me.
No, but like that was your first roll, so that's what we're
Okay.
gonna take. Let's see. Did you need me to roll for you, Lynn?
yeah, I'm probably gonna have to look
Okay.
sheet after this.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
That is a 19 for Lynn. I'm gonna say that Mila is pretty tipsy.
Yep.
Not drunk,
Mhm.
but on the edge where she might have less concerns, and just kind of going with the flow of
Okay.
it. I will say that Lynn, you feel that nice buzz before you get tipsy, even with a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's calm down and think about this a bit.
What if we just tell him?
I mean, that's the most straightforward route. The most honest route.
Just
Lynn's been traveling with Aeson too long. She hears the voice in her head. Honesty's the best policy.
Get out of my head, you playful.
I mean, what's the worst he can do?
I mean, he's a level-headed man.
He's also a level 3 fighter, and she's a caster.
True.
Yeah. We've seen what he does with the swords. Looking back at the pack and rethinks about, about the wine and the mead.
No, that would taste horrible. It's too obvious.
Even I know that.
So, because you're looking back at them, you're going to notice that the time has caught up with you, and they have finished. And he is walking on his way back to his pack.
We're gonna have to decide. We have to decide something
crap.
now. He's coming back.
Right. Yeah, Lynn's just gonna like playfully, hopefully playfully, walk up to Cole.
It's like, so, how was your little session there?
I think it was good. Zachariah's getting the hang of the sticks and the stones. The dexterity's going well, and
Haven't broke any bones yet.
you shouldn't either. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I want to slightly point out that Mila, to try to act like normal and casual, she's just imitating Lynn. Just like her stance and everything. Like,
Roll me a performance
Wow.
roll.
Oh, let's see.
This is
this
gonna
will be interesting. Performance. Here we go. 10.
That's a 10. That's not bad. I'd say you're doing pretty decently considering she's not doing anything out of the...
Mm-hmm.
There's just a game of copycat going
Yeah.
on. Mila...
Aeson's gonna raise his eyebrows at
I'm
Lynn.
fine.
I'm sorry, Aeson, what were you going to say?
I said Aeson's gonna raise his eyebrows at Lynn. He sees that Mila's copying her and just like, what's going on here? He's been traveling with her long enough.
In a moment, she's just going to like,
Now, I just want to say something for a moment.
as she's flailing her hands a bit, making little symbols in a minor illusion, so that she can put a whisper towards Aeson's ear.
Hush, damn you, I don't need it right now.
Okay.
Aeson's gonna cross his arms.
Mila does the same hand symbols to Lynn. I can do that too.
Oh my god, that's great. Alright, so what's going on? This is awkward.
Mila? It's my fault. Don't worry. Okay?
Wait,
Cole,
yes.
I believe I may have accidentally grabbed the wrong.
The wrong what?
I may have accidentally took the one from your angel.
Oh. The one with the wine in it. Was it good?
Yes.
I mean,
He's going to head over to his pack.
Oh,
He'll
God.
pull it out and uncork it. Alright, well then I guess everybody grab a glass. Let's enjoy this.
I'm sorry, what?
You're not mad?
No. It's...
He tell you ladies that he had a bottle of wine in his pouch?
I know, but it just seemed. I mean, the angel and everything, plus he's married, and
I mean, his wife is dead, so it's like, he probably wants to keep on to it because this might be really sentimental for everything, and I'm just really, really sorry, Cole.
Mila.
Wait.
Mila.
wait, she's dead? Oh my god! I stole from a dead woman. Oh fuck!
Okay. Everyone, please just stop.
I think there's a bit of explanation that needs to go down. I don't think I've been forthcoming with information of my past. So everybody grab a drink and we'll go over it a bit.
Aeson will grab a cup and head over to Cole and let him fill up a glass.
Lynn is immediately going to rub Mila's back, hold her head close, and just say,
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
So I'm going to say that after this exchange, Zachariah will get a glass, if he so wants. Cole will get a glass. Aeson will get a glass. So even pour a new glass for Mila and for Lynn. And he'll sit down and kind of look at the fire. Yes, this bottle was from my wife. It was an anniversary gift. And I have since opened and closed it many times. refilled and reused. However, I tend to put the older wine in the bottle, so when I always refill, I get the good stuff. But no, I'm not upset. I don't understand. I hope you guys aren't afraid of me. But thank you for telling me the truth and being concerned that you've hurt my feelings.
I mean, I thought I stole from a gentleman.
That would only be if you ended up in my sleep sack one night.
And Lynn's and Mila gonna turn beet red.
I've never seen someone like forcibly take an axe to a triangle. before.
It's the rom-com episode.
Let me ask something though.
Yes.
Is there still some of the original wine in there?
No, that would have gone bad a long time ago.
No, that's a shame.
The bottle is what's important.
Well, I have heard of people being able to use magic to make the contents overfilling. If it goes out, it refills itself.
That would be cool.
Yeah, if it had the original contents, I thought it would mean something, but
I mean, it would still mean something now. Maybe we could look into that.
possibly. There's many skilled men who focus on the making magic items more than spells. So, and we're going to Croca, being a big city. There are most likely going to be many, more than just one.
Yes. Well, there is a little bit more that I should inform you guys. Before I started traveling again, about a month or so in the past, I was living in our old home when she had passed, and a group of people who was traveling through the Bulba Forest ended upon us. And until then, I thought I was going insane, but I had seen my wife. She had apparently attached herself as a ghost to me. And that group of people, well, they helped put her to rest. And so I feel maybe I should tell you guys in case maybe it wasn't complete or anything like that. I don't know. I'm not, as I said, a magic user, but it's been a long time. And I haven't seen it yet. So I'd say it's over.
Well, it is good to know.
I am greatly sorry for your loss, and forgive my rude flirtations earlier. Just my way of breaking the ice.
Oh no, that's fine. It just means you owe me dinner later. If yeah. You see, the worst part is that now you are showing blushes, so he can see that he can get you ever so lightly. So he's somewhat teasing.
Oh, boy.
I don't know whether to slap you or hug you after that.
Why not both? And he will take a big sip of the wine.
Lynn's just gonna down hers in one gulp.
There are stories about both
Yes,
that people tell a lot.
indeed. So, guys, I think after that conversation,
There was one last thing that would be wonderful
Sure.
that we should do. We should set up a watch schedule
yes,
And then one last thing for RP's flair I got going.
Okay, let's go ahead.
But let's
Set up a watch
now that
tower.
we've all had our drinks and whatnot, we should determine who's going to be on watch. I can take first if anybody would
I really.
disagree. I can take whatever
I
watch
only
we
need
need.
to meditate for 4 hours, so I could take last watch, I guess.
I could take second watch then.
I might as well join you, Aeson.
Oh, you don't want
Fair
to,
enough.
You don't want to take watch with me.
I think you should take watch with Cole.
I'm
I
She's
second that
gonna take a
motion. Yes.
She's gonna take a moment to just huff a bit, and then take a moment to raise her eyebrow.
Cole will raise a glass to Aeson.
Aeson will raise a glass back.
I think she's completely lost her bluff.
And I've gained
Now
mine.
Before they all go to
Yeah.
bed. Oh, go on.
See how long that lasts, love.
Before they all start going to bed, Aeson is going to rummage through his pack, and he's going to pull out his bedroll, which I spent extra on in the beginning phases when I started, because he would like a fancy bedroll that's more comfortable.
Of course.
And he's going to take it and he's going to pass it over to Mila, because you had been missing the beds in towns. I thought I could give you this for the night.
Are you sure? I mean, this is yours, and I mean, I have one. It's not like this, but
Yes, I'm sure you can just use it. Don't worry about it.
thank you, Aeson.
Anytime, Mila.
She kind of takes it over to the side and begins her meditation for the night.
Okay.
Aeson will, I guess, during his watch, he'll practice some swordsmanship, while he's watching. Just some basic movements.
Okay. And there might be a conversation between Lynn and Cole that we can get to next episode. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for this episode. I would like to speak to Sam alone, potentially. Sure we...
Grounded. You are grounded, mister.
Stop flirting with my characters.
Why must you always talk about my rock?
I'm sorry. You chose a handsome picture. I couldn't help it.
Hi, my name is Laura, or TangledinBlue, and I play Mila, the elven sorcerer of wild magic. We just really want to thank you guys that you keep on coming back and listening to our adventures every week. I appreciate it. I know everyone in the group appreciates it. Everyone part of the podcast appreciates it so much. And you can always follow us and subscribe on iTunes, Podbean, and Google Play at opportunityroll.podcast@gmail.com. And of course, you want to level up, head over to our Patreon and check out some cool magic swag we have awaiting for you over there. And if you want to interact with us or see anything we're doing, you can always check out our Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube at Opportunity Roll. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us at opportunityroll.podcast@gmail.com. As always, we want to thank Purple Planet Music, since we use their site for all of our awesome music. And we want to thank Kobold Press, since we use some of their monsters from Tome to keep everyone on their toes and enjoying the game. Again, guys, thank you so much. It's really awesome to have people listening to our crazy adventures over here. And remember to keep your opportunities open.